All right, so today we got a podcast today with my friend Aaron. He is the person that I posted on my Instagram story who did over at that time it was like 1.3 million in sales on Shopify, and today you're sitting at what?
1.7 million.
1.7 million, and just in September you were completely, not want to say broke, but you were
Yeah, it was.
pushing to make some money, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and so he's been able to start from completely scratch. I mentored him as much as I could, guided him to whatever my best of my ability, and he took it from there and did his thing. So today we're going to talk about that with him, the journey, what's his plan, and just the whole experience itself. Because this dude literally went from doing okay to making six figures a month, right? He's a nice kid, shy. He's not your stereotypical ecom fucking douche. Um, so yeah, let's hop into it. So how old are you?
22.
It's 22, and so, um, like this is like an authentic reaction because it's like still blows my mind. Like because we were just talking like we just started talking September October ish,
Yeah,
and you were doing okay and you were doing
yeah.
fine, but like and then all of a sudden you pop out with like, hey bro, I'm doing fucking 200K, 500K. I'm like, holy shit. What did that feel like?
Honestly, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, because for the longest, like, I've been failing. Like, really, since September, I've been failing all the way up until the end of January is where I finally got like a real breakthrough. And
Yeah.
it still doesn't feel real. It's
Yeah.
like, I could really, like, if I wanted to, like, go buy a car or something. If I just been chilling.
Yeah, the feeling I'm sure is probably what's like surreal, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Um, does your mom know or no? She doesn't know?
She knows I run a business because
Yeah.
Shopify, after you get 10,000 orders, they'll send you like a trophy.
Okay.
Yeah, so she saw it. She was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Oh, like it's just my business. Like it's going just like a little bit good."
Oh, so she has no idea.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
She has no idea that her son's printing.
No.
That's crazy. Are you planning on telling her?
Uh, I'm not too sure yet.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've just been like even for Mother's Day, like I just got her like a nice gift, and
What'd you get her?
I just gave her some money and some flowers.
How much?
Like 1,500.
Okay.
Yeah.
She didn't like ask you where this is from.
No, she just spammed me a bunch of text messages. I love you,
Oh,
and then
that's
gave me
nice.
a hug and stuff.
That's nice. And so you said you're planning on buying her a car, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think at that point she's gonna be like, what the fuck are you? How? No.
Yeah, but I mean, she just knows like I like to handle my business basically.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, was your mom a motivating factor for you?
Yes, for sure. Like with my brother too, because my brother streams, and with me, she's always motivated us to like do what we want to do, and try to be the best at it.
Mm-hmm.
So she's always like, oh, like if you guys can stay as long as you want, like keep chasing your dreams, because she believes in us. So
That's cool. Because not very many moms are like that. Not moms
right,
and dads. They're very like. I have a friend, actually the one that's outside, right? Where or like he has a amazing skill, talent, and his parents are telling him to go get a job where this dude can kill it, and if he just puts his head to it. And I think there's a lot of parents out there that they just don't understand it. And I
right,
don't blame them. So well, I think it's because they just don't know, right? They're just
mm-hmm.
so used to the stereotypical like get a degree and get a job. Where now times have changed, right? Where it's
Right,
like
yeah,
even at my fast food spots, I swear to you, I had a lady with a psychology degree and her PhD in it applying.
really,
Yeah, and like when I saw it, this was back in like probably 2021.
mm-hmm.
When I saw that, I was like, damn, like
Yeah,
times
it's
have changed.
crazy,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy. Yeah. So what exactly do you do?
Right now, it's kind of a new term that people call it. It's like branded drop shipping, right? So the original drop shipping is like, oh, just take like a crappy kind of product and just like, put ads behind it, do some get some videos, put ads behind it, and then like hopefully it'll sell. Now it's like you kind of like I want to research like a product that can actually benefit the customer, right? Something that they would actually use and like keep with returning buys and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of want to kind of like build a brand in some sense. So
You nervous?
yeah,
Why are you so nervous, bro? It's chill. It's cool. I know. I'm so like, I get it. But when I was first on like cameras, I was like super like, yeah, guys. And now I'm like, what's up, motherfucker? Like, I know.
yeah.
I get it. I get it.
I've never like been around cameras.
Yeah.
We can restart that though.
That's cool. Yeah. All right. Right.
All right.
Actually, no. I think it'd be hilarious to leave it in. It just shows the authentic you. You know.
Yeah.
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 Go
No.
on.
Yeah. So yeah, you're just basically looking to build a brand instead of like a pump and dump kind of type of drop shipping.
So essentially, to my understanding, so like how Kevin with Amazon, he builds like, or he'll find a product and then brand the product and sell it on Amazon.
Right.
You're essentially doing the same thing,
Right.
just with your own site. Right?
My
And then-
own site and advertising.
So how much did this initially cost you to start off with?
I'll say the initial cost is pretty low. It's around like 900 to 1,000. But if you want to like continue, because that's for like one product test, right?
Mhm.
So if you want like a good base to start at, you want to go to like two to 3,000 minimum, just so like, because chances are your first product is not gonna hit, and that's just a reality. Like it's really rare for someone's first product to hit, but there is like some cases, of course, but. Yeah, so I'll say around 2 to 3,000 is like a good amount to start.
So how many times did you fail?
Like 30 plus.
Damn.
30. Yeah, I failed. I failed from September all the way to the end of January, and I tested 30 different products.
30.
30. And
Wow.
I will say, so December, I did have like this clothing product that was, the margins were really crappy. Like I was running on like 10-15% margins, and with clothing it's kind of harder because you get like a little more returns with it because of sizing and stuff like that. So that product to me was a fail, even though I did scale that one up to 65K in a month. That one I had to cut because everything was just bad about it, like the quality of the product, and I was getting returns, so I stopped it. And then that's when I found this product the end of January, and I was able to scale that up to 10K days in about 4 days.
God. 10K days.
Yeah.
Wow. And your profit margin's what?
30%.
You're making $3,000 a day net
Yeah.
at 22. So
Yeah.
you're making $90,000 a month right now.
Yeah. So 90 to 100K a month.
Net
Yes.
in your pocket,
Yes.
not sales.
Not sales.
$100,000 a month
Yes.
at 22
Yes.
off ecom. That's so fucking, man. Fuck everything I do, bro. I swear to God, bro. Like this, I get so conflicted, bro, because it's like my bread and butter is the fast food, you know.
Yeah.
Contrary to what most people think, they think it's fucking Section 8. And it's cool, it's good. Like I like it, but every day it's something new. It's like this employee that like today, freaking, hey, the some employee didn't show up. We're trying to find someone to come in and cover the shift, because if we're one person down between 11 and 12, that's like where like the main rush starts, you know. And so it's like just dealing with these dumb things and food costs going up and this and that, which, and then on top of that, it's like, okay, like I can pivot and I can try to like do certain things, but when you own franchises, you can't do much. It's whatever they say. I can't go find another supplier for the food. If the food cost goes up, it goes up, and isn't like anything I can like do versus control how much food we serve and how much we like whatever, blah blah. So just seeing like this whole e-com side of it is so intriguing to me, because you literally are doing everything from a fucking computer.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's so cool to me. Like, and it's like I've been trying to learn, but like the guys that I connected you with, like they know these things or blah blah, and like I just can never understand it, you know. But the more and more we talk, I'm like starting to like get. So by the way, like I didn't tell him what to do, what to sell, or anything like that. I just know people that are successful in it, and I just kind of had him to talk to them, and then he was able to just do his own thing. But yeah, like the whole e-com space is just so wild to me because like you could be anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere.
That's nuts. Like you don't need to be here. You could be where like that stereotypical shit that you see where it's like you can be in Dubai in a pool and
Yeah.
like that type of like that's so cool to me, you know. And so and I think that's where I'm leaning towards now is like I want to do things where I don't need to be tied
Hmm.
down to where I need to show up like every day I have something happening, bro. Like
Yeah.
fucking and then the problem too is like I own so many things. I'm a part of so many things that's like sometimes I'm like, God, I wish I just had like one giant thing that just made a shit ton and that's all I did, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so what's your plan from here?
Right now, I plan on continually to scale this brand up. I want to get to around like 2.5 to 3 million, and I want to eventually sell it.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you want to sell it?
Yeah.
Very cool. And you're saying 2.5 to 3 in sales,
Yes.
and you would want to exit and sell. Who would you sell to?
There's a couple like e-commerce brokers that I can go through that I know that my friend has connections to as well, so
Mm-hmm.
I can sell through them.
That's great. So how does that feel? Like, so we're in what May right now.
Yeah.
So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So 9 months ago, you were not here. You were not in this position.
No, no.
And today you're talking about once I reach 2.5 to 3.
Yeah.
Does that not feel insane?
Yeah, it like the feeling is crazy, and it's kind of like crazy because like before then, like you would see like those testimonials on like social media. You'd be like you don't know if it's actually like authentic or like is that person lying just to get some sales or something. But like it's real. Like you can really make money like off e-commerce in 2025.
So what was the feeling like when your first big chunk of cash hit your account? Because it's one thing to see the money on the screen,
Right.
but then to have it get deposited and see it in your account.
Yeah, honestly, nothing
Tell,
beats that.
tell me about like the first time that hit. Like where were you and like how did
Yeah.
that feel?
So I think so it was so over the weekend, right? They don't do any payouts. So you go through Saturday and Sunday, and then you'll get your payout on Tuesday, and then Fridays is Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So you get Saturday and Sunday combined. So my biggest payout was probably like maybe $56,000. And like when I saw that
For the week or for
just for Saturday and Sunday.
oh
Yeah.
for 2 days.
Yeah, because over the weekend I scale to like 12 to 13K a day on spin, so I'll probably do
On
around
ad spend.
yeah, so I'll do around like 24 to 26K through those days. So yeah, so what I did was I honestly I was just chilling at my house, like I didn't really do nothing like crazy. I was just just chilling, and then
$56,000.
yeah, I woke up. I was like wow, like like
Yeah.
56,000. That's like
Where so you woke up and you're laying in bed and you just
yeah, I
opened
woke
up your phone and you saw that?
yeah,
Jeez.
and it's like it's just crazy because it's like I really still don't believe it. Like I'm like bro, like what the heck? And it's like I don't know what to say to people. Like
Yeah.
I just keep minding my business.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think we're so what's the right word? I think nowadays we're so what's the word? Not delusional, but like it's just become so normal
Yeah,
to hear 50K, 60K, 20K, right? Like
yeah,
when I was coming up, like to make 50 grand a month, to my understanding, it was like I needed to save up fucking $300,000, $600,000, go buy some sort of fast food thing that I can
right.
buy, whether it's like a Baba or not Baba, whether it's like a Del Taco or whatever, any fast food spot, whatever, and anything that'll allow you to franchise.
Right.
And then you put the 500-600K there,
Yeah.
and then eventually once you buy it, you'll make 20 grand. And then after that, you have your taxes, and you'll probably net like 15,000. And then you're gonna take that 15,000, save that up, and then go buy another one, and then another one, and then now
Yeah.
here we are today, 9, 10 years later, where it's like you just popped off with the idea of let me go online and see if I can sell this thing, and you made 56 grand in 2 fucking days.
Yeah.
You know, that's, and especially at the age of 22. You know, and I think that's what's so motivating. Not only to, I'm sure, the other people who will see this, but like, even for me, you know, because when I was 22, I had just bought my first restaurant, and it was doing like, I was doing 56,000 a month in sales.
Yeah.
After all expenses, my rent was 8,800. After everything, I was netting like 2,500 bucks a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was at 22. I was making 2,500, and you're doing 100 grand. So year for year, you're so far ahead of me. You're so far ahead, like light years. So if you stay on the same path, hopefully by the time you're 28, my age, I would hope that you like are shitting on me. Like, hey, bro, like you bought an SVJ at 25, homie. I bought that shit at 24. You know,
Yeah.
that would be sick. What were some of the challenges that you faced?
Honestly, it was really like, so once, like, I feel like once you fail like a certain amount of products, you're really just going off of delusion, right? It's like you're kind of like, I have to make this work. And I feel like that's kind of the stopping point for some people. And that's really the biggest challenge, to get over the fact that you're using your money that that I work hard for my job. And I'm using that and trying to put it in this, but it's not working. It's like, I think to a point I was down maybe like $10,000, and I was like, another product test up. It didn't really phase me. And I think that's it was more of a mindset switch for me when I started thinking of money as more of a tool that I can use.
My dog. That's what I'm talking about. I like
when once you make that mindset switch, and you're not trying to like just like not hoard the money, but like just keep the money that you're making from your job. Once you make that switch, to say like, I need this money as a tool to make me 10K, 15K, 20K a month. Then that's when you're not gonna care about the money. You just want the results to come.
Yep.
So yeah, that's
I always say that too. I always say that it is harder for people to deploy their cash, to use their cash to make more, because they're trading, like you just said, verbatim. What you said is what I always say is, it's harder for people that work a job, that trade their time for dollars, because when you are investing or putting that into whatever it may be, that you sit there and think, damn, this was 5 hours of my life.
Yeah.
This was 10 hours of my life that now is just gone, right?
Yeah.
And versus guys like me, or now guys like you, where if there's an like for example, you're buying 2 Section 8 houses, right? And
4.
Yes, that's right. Sorry, 4. So you made $56,000 on Friday, Saturday. Right? Saturday, Sunday, and 2 Section 8 houses are going to cost you about $60,000. So that costed you Saturday, Sunday. That's it. You're done.
Yeah.
Right? And your Saturday and your Sunday have allowed you to now get into at least 2 houses.
Right.
Versus for other people, it's, hey, I work from 9 to 5, 7 days, or 6 or 5 days a week. I make 7, 9, 10,000, or even if they make 20K, right? It's like that was a month of their life, and now they have to trade that to invest it. So for sure, I get that completely. And that actually speaks volumes about you and how far ahead you are, not only financially, but how you think. Because not a lot of dudes that are 22 understand that.
Right.
And they would have much rather go drop $10,000 on some fucking shoes and clothes and clubbing and this and that, and buying a cool car, right? Like, you took that 10K and turned it into fucking 1.7 million in sales.
Yeah.
Right? To where now you can go do whatever you want, which leads me to the next question is, right now you drive a piece of shit, a Tesla.
Yeah.
What is the next car?
I'm looking, I'm still like searching, but right now I'm thinking just like a M3 or something calm. But I do want to get into a supercar. Like,
oh, you do?
Yeah, like maybe RA, STO, like you.
Oh yeah, dude, if you got an STO, that'd be sick. Big twin.
Yeah,
hard as hell.
Yeah, something like that. I do want to get into a supercar though.
Okay, that'd be crazy. Yeah, that'd be nuts if you got an exotic this year.
Yeah.
dude, this just the speed. And that's what I always say, bro. I've told people this so many times that if you just dedicate 6 months of your life to something, just relentless. And it sounded like you were
Yeah,
relentless. You
for
failed
sure.
30 times.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
failed 30 times. That's just so crazy to me. I'm so proud of you, bro. Like I don't get any of this, right? I don't take a dollar, but just to see, and like that's what I feed off of. I feed off of other people's relentless drive.
Yeah.
I love that shit. And even now, so now I connected him with Kevin, and so now you're gonna be listing your product
Yeah.
on Amazon. So everything that you've done so far is purely off your own Shopify site, right?
Yeah.
And you haven't done anything on Amazon yet.
None.
And so now you're gonna be on that too.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a whole nother stream. God,
Yeah.
killing it. I love it. I love it. What pieces of advice would you give to other people that are trying to do what you're doing?
Honestly, like I don't want to sound like cliche because like everyone says it, right? It's like, oh, don't give up, but like like actually just don't give up. Like you gotta once you like stick to one thing that you like, and that's what I tell my friends too. I'm like, just stick to like something that you like doing and don't give up. Like just keep going, and like eventually, right? Because I didn't know I was gonna make 100,000 like in 1 month
Mm-hmm.
from being down 10,
Mm-hmm.
but eventually your losses are gonna your wins are gonna outweigh your losses,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's kind of the mentality you gotta have. Like yeah, I'm taking L after L after L, but you gotta keep taking them, and then once you get that win, it's gonna be the best feeling ever, and then you know.
I
you,
relate to you so much.
yeah.
I had loss after loss after loss after loss after loss after loss after loss. I was like, damn, when is this shit? When is it gonna work? And then I'd be seeing like everybody on IG, my friends and
Yeah.
shit. Like, yeah, everyone's printed, bro. What
Driving
about me,
Lambos.
man? Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying this in this field. I'm trying this in this field. I'm trying this in this field.
Yeah.
Bro, what's going on? And then I'm sure you probably dealt with the same thing too, where it's like you do face that doubt. You do
Yeah.
face that like, am I even cut out for this? Am I smart? Am I dumb? You know, like what? Like I don't get it. Like what am I doing wrong? And then the second something clicks, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Nah. And then it just keeps happening. Like, oh, this is yeah. So
Yeah.
and it's so hard for, and I don't blame them, bro. It's hard for so many people to comprehend that, you know. And it doesn't matter the age, whether you're 18, 15, 35, 45. I think it all starts, and I want to see your view on this. Like to me, it all begins with like a goal,
Right.
right? Like I want to either A, get out of here, or B, go buy this, or C, want to give this to somebody, whatever it is. Like you got to have some sort of fire, right? What was your fire?
My biggest fire was honestly just to retire my mom. Like my mom, she's been like basically single my whole life. So I mean I've seen her like work day in, day out. And like seeing that was like, all right, I for sure like I need to do something like that's gonna help her out as well.
So are you doing anything right now to help, or are you
Yeah,
trying to
so
like
yeah, so
work?
I started giving her money like every week, like around like $1,000 every week, just to like just so she knows like I'm there.
Uh-huh. You know, I hear mom, here's 100. She's like, what the
Yeah,
yeah. I get you.
yeah. So
Yeah, I think having a fire in you, a purpose as to why, you know. And I think it could be anything, honestly. You just the fire needs to be strong, you know.
yeah,
Whether it's like for me, the fire for the longest time was I want my SVJ. That was it. I didn't care about nothing else, bro. I don't care about clothes. I don't care about this, that. I just want the feeling of getting the keys to that car.
yeah,
It wasn't even driving the car. It wasn't. I mean, it was obviously that too, but like the main thing was like I just want to be able to be like I have a fucking SVJ,
yeah.
you know. But what sucks is like after you get that goal that like you've been so after, and I think this is the problem with material goals is you're never satisfied. See, your goal's cool because I mean I'm not saying that I didn't want to help out my mom and dad. Yeah, of course, but that wasn't like the pin. That wasn't like the main thing.
Yeah.
The main thing I was like I need this damn car. Everything else would have been a byproduct. I would have like that would have happened. But for me, it was like I want the car. So for you, it being your mom, that's like a constant fire.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Once I got the SVJ, that was last year in April. The following 90 days, I felt like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Like I don't care. Like like after that point, I swear to God, like I was like, I don't really know like what else to shoot for.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like I don't really care for anything else. Like yeah, 765s and SF90s and Bugattis and McLaren, whatever. Fuck it, I don't care. Like I just that was my goal for like 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
and then I hit it, and I'm just like, okay,
Yeah. It's like,
now what, you
yeah.
know? And then now I've started getting more goals and shit, you know. But so the fact that your goal is like not material, I think is good because it's something that's constant, you know, and it's something that you have to constantly do. And I think that's a huge thing to keep in mind for others is that material things will never keep you satisfied, you know.
Right.
Like bro, I've had some pretty cool shit. After a week or two, you get over it,
Yeah, for sure.
you know. Like I'm telling you, when you buy your M3 right now, it's like, oh shit, I'm about to have that. Right, I guarantee you, in 2 weeks, you're gonna be like, it's just another car,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. If there were three things that you were to say that you should absolutely do to be successful in branded drop shipping, what would those things be?
So the first thing I would say is speed. Without speed, like for me is which is why I got up 30 product tests. I was throwing up volume, but they were also quality tests though. So I was doing like speed, like anytime like I felt like a product was gonna fail, I would get another product that same night and
Mm.
I'd work on that store, and I would basically just swap out the ads. So my daily limit at the time was like $150. So I'd cut those ads off. I'd get my new ads in, and I'd make a whole new site and launch it for midnight. So I would say speed is probably the number one thing for anything drop shipping. Like speed is really where you're gonna get the money, and I'll say too is you got to be consistent like with new trends. Like so you'll see like AI, right? So there's a way you can create ads through like AI image GPT
Mm-hmm.
right now, and like those are like things you always want to look out for, like new trends. Like I find them on Twitter or X now. I always look out for new trends at all times because I need to stay updated
Mm-hmm.
so I don't fall behind with my
Mm-hmm.
brand. And then my last thing I think you should do is really just study other brands, study what people that are scaling that what they're doing, and what could you do better than them.
And like when it comes to product selection, what are you looking for?
So for me, product selection is like I'm looking for specific things, right? For me, what can determine a winning product is if the result is instant.
Mm.
So instant products, because really drop shipping and creating like a brand, you're and advertising on Facebook, you're looking for like um people that just like impulse buy. So you're
Mm.
looking for impulse buyers. So say they'll see a product that'll like tape up their acne scar and then in like 5 minutes is gone, right? Something like that would like work instantly. Like you want to look for something that has instant results and you can do like a before and after. So those two things are really like the game changers. If you could find a product that has instant results and with before and afters, you can make it work. Like no matter if it's saturated or not, you can really make it work.
What's your opinion on that when people say something is saturated?
I mean, it depends, right? Like, there's a lot of people that say like drop shipping in general is saturated, but it's not. It's just you got to come at it from a different angle. You're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna be able to sell the same thing that they were selling like 2 years ago. Like that, maybe that's saturated, but even then, I've seen people bring back products from like 2 3 years ago, market it at a different angle, and be able to sell it and scale their brand. So it's really how your marketing is. If your marketing is good, you can sell anything. So that I don't believe that saturation is a real thing.
I like that if your marketing is good, you can sell it. Yeah, I agree. There's brands or people that I know with personal brands or things like that, they just suck at it.
Mm-hmm.
They just suck at whatever they do, and like that doesn't mean that they can't improve, but um, they could definitely do better if their marketing was
Right.
better for sure. Um, you're gonna get a lot of people that are gonna ask you like, "Hey, like, how do I get started?
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the first steps one can do?"
Well, step one, like start.
Yeah,
You could say, "How do I get started?"
yeah,
But
yeah,
you got to start first, right? But I'll say, go on YouTube, like start searching the tutorials. And the thing about YouTube is like a lot of the information out there is not really that good. So I'll say maybe join like some private groups, try to get more knowledge from there, and then try to network with other people that are also drop shipping as well to see like what they're doing, and maybe you could pick up on some things that they teach you as well. So
this is just an idea. What if you were to create like a community where people are finding products and then you help them scale it?
right. Yeah, so I could like definitely do something like that.
Because that's like what so what I'm gonna assume is your biggest bottleneck is finding the right products,
Right.
right?
So yeah, so in dropshipping, the biggest bottleneck is finding the quote unquote winning product.
Okay. So what if you were to be able to like build like do you have a team or no?
Right now, no, I
So
don't
it's
have.
just you.
I have my friend doing my emails. I
Okay.
pay him monthly, and that's it.
Okay. So what if you were to be able to and now this is where my mind starts to go. What if I was able to build like a team for you
Hmm.
that I can find them, I can hire them, we can train them, and then their sole purpose is to find products, and
Right.
then you see if those products are good or not, and then you can test them.
Right. Yeah. So that there's people that do that. There's actually people that have AI
Mm,
find their products for them so
no
they can
shit.
test them. Yeah, and they hire people like overseas to basically get the store up and test the products for them. So that is one of the methods that I've seen before, and
You
I'm not
you
I'm
got my gears turning now. Now I'm thinking, okay, how can this is what I any opportunity there is where I can add value, I'll take it. And like I think that's what like so many people don't like. They don't understand like what I do,
yeah,
and that's what I do. Like I'm good at finding the right like bro. Like I found not I found you, but like I'm good at it, bro. Like
yeah,
I don't know what it is about me. There's I don't really say I'm good at a lot of things, but when it comes to finding the right people, building the right team, uh, that's my shit.
yeah,
So so now my mind is like I'm starting to think, okay, what can I do to where I can add value? We can grow this and partner up some way somehow. But anyways,
yeah,
um, that's cool, man. I'm just like sincerely, genuinely happy for you. Like just to see like from where you've came to where you're at now is absolutely nuts.
yeah,
And the other insane thing, bro, is like you're 22, bro. Like you can fail
yeah,
and still be completely fine. You have time. You know, like for me, like I've said this before. Like I'm turning, God willing, 29 this year, and it's close to 30. You know, and I'm getting married soon,
yeah,
and my dad's getting older. He's 72. He's turning 73 this year. My mom's turning 66 this year. Responsibilities on me to where it's like I can't fail now. Like
yeah,
I've done the failing.
yeah,
I can't take the risk now just because I have so much responsibility on me. And for you, it's cool because you're 22, right? Like
yeah,
you can go fuck up, bro. Like go try this, go try that, go try this, go try that. And I will also say too is keep your overhead low.
hmm,
Like you're doing great. You're making 100 G's a month and soon to be, more and more. Don't get a 15K a month penthouse.
yeah,
Don't go buy a fucking crazy ass car yet. Go do it for sure, but just stack up more. Put your capital into things that are safe, and then take that cash, put it into safe things that make you cash without you having to do anything. Once you build like a solid foundation, then yeah, go have some fucking fun.
yeah.
Um, so I'm gonna plug your IG here. You're gonna start getting a lot of people that are gonna DM you for questions and this and that. So feel free to help them out however you choose to. But anything else you want to talk about or ask me or anything?
Mm, nah.
You good?
Yeah, I
All
think
right. Well, I appreciate you being on this. I hope you guys enjoy this, Mr. Aaron, who's done $1.7 million in Shopify sales from zero till now in 9 months. I'm going to plug his IG. You guys can follow him. And then, yeah, later.